people on your list who you continue to struggle to find suitable gifts for? Maybe all they need is some rocks in their socks. Complete details at rocksinyoursocks.ca.
I can't believe how many shots came so close and it just didn't happen today. And I don't know, too bad. Kudos to Kevin and the boys. Oh, they came out guns a-blazing and they deserve the win.
Was it just a little bit with the ice or the weight or anything?
No, I don't think it was ice. I just think it wasn't meant to be. It was I can't, like, and it wasn't, I missed 2 or 3 shots by like literally half an inch. One draw didn't curl enough for some reason. I don't know why it didn't. And then another one, you know, and then a couple, bit of a bad break in 9, but it was pretty much over by then. But a lot of just, yeah, it wasn't meant to be, and they played well and they deserve it.
You didn't have a lot of easy shots tonight, either.
No, but that's part of the game when you get behind early, and you know, if I make the one in the second end, for some reason it doesn't curl up again. It curls up a half an inch, and he's obviously trying to get 3 or 4, and for some reason it didn't curl, and I just threw it. I don't know. I don't know. It just wasn't meant to be.
How hard is it? It's been said often that missing the playoffs is easier than losing the final.
By far. Absolutely. They come in second. It's like kissing your sister. It's not a lot of fun, and I don't recommend it at all. I'm not really happy about that. But someone has to win, someone has to lose, and again, Kevin and the boys are an outstanding curling team, and they're going to do us proud.
Is it more disappointing because of how you played yesterday too, to wonder how the game changed?
Yeah, again, but it wasn't as if we're throwing it bad. And the ironic thing is, I personally have never been more calm in my life, and maybe that was the worst thing. Maybe I had to be more nervous, but it was just I throw every shot I threw again the same, and it just didn't come up with the right results. And it was kind of surprising, and that obviously is frustrating. You wonder why that. I don't know why. I can't explain it, and it wasn't really throwing it well. Our team, our 4 of us threw really well all week, and we threw it again really well today. And again. I keep saying it wasn't meant to be, because it was just one. It wasn't we're missing by like 2 or 3 inches, by half an inch or a quarter of an inch, and you wonder why it happens, and it does.
Was it a case that maybe the Rocks weren't reacting like you thought they were going to, or?
I don't know. Maybe it had to be something like that, I guess. But when you're talking finite sort of things, like again, my draw in the third end, tough draw, but it just has to curl. It just didn't curl. It kind of hung out there, and he ends up being shot by about half an inch, and. Lo and behold, you know, you're down 3-0, and then you know, I can't think of a couple of. But again, it's part of the game, and you got to make those.
It was a really good game, especially the first few ends. We put a lot of pressure on him, and Glenn made a lot of good shots. So he went double, made the triple, and then almost made a double in was it 5? Not sure, in 5.
You know, you guys. Do you think you guys have played better as a team than that, with that much on the line? I know you've won some Briars, but you guys were...
Yeah, that was a really strong game. Especially the first, like I say, the first 5-6 ends. It was pretty solid to come out of the half with 5-1. That's a big lead.
Kevin, how do you explain your young guys playing so within themselves and so mature for young guys?
Yeah, well, you know, it goes back to 3.5 years ago when we wanted to get to as many finals as possible to try to, you know, to be able to, as a team, grow as a team, and we've taken some big wins and we've had some big losses. So you always learn more from the losses. So everybody held it together really well right to the end of the 10th end too. There was no loss of focus even in 10. Yeah, oh yeah, and what a big loud crowd today, man. That was awesome. I've never experienced anything like that before, so it was very cool.
You know, from the highlight of this, and now you've got the weight of the nation on you when you go to Vancouver. You're going to be expected to medal. You have a problem with that expectation?
Well, I'm going to want a medal too, so for sure, and you know, and I can promise we'll try our best, and that's all you can do.
Kevin, did you think about 92 and 2002 much this week? And you know, is that, you know, I know you're motivated in general, but is that on your mind much?
On the mind, I don't know about on my mind, but certainly that's the motivating factor when you've been to since '92 really. The Olympics are so much fun, and it's just high pressure, and it's great. And so I guess it is probably on my mind. I just really want to get back, and we failed in '06, and we made it this time.
Having come up so close to a gold, is it gold or bust in your mind?
I don't look at life that way, but I can promise there'll be a lot of training done and trying to be ready, and you just never know what'll happen, and you can't. I don't think you can live life that way, but I would love to move one step further up the podium. That's for sure.